Berthin, when you answer a question, can you start with the first bit of the question so you get on thinking?
Yeah.
Oh, you've done it before. Name, age, location.
My name's Liam. I'm 21. I'm from York.
What do you do, Liam?
I do music, stuff like that. I haven't actually got a proper job at the moment, but just trying to plod along with that.
Okay, cool. When talking about perspectives for the police, what are your top 5 words that come into your mouth?
In what way? What do you mean? Like
your perceptions of the police, 5 key words.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you say police?
Stereotypes. I think they're disrespectful. I think they're not really bothered about people generally, they're just doing a job. I don't really know.
Okay, that's cool. What's made you think that? Any personal experiences you've had?
Well, when I was younger, like, all the time getting stared at in shops because of the way I dress and sort of area I was in at the time made me feel proper on edge because I feel like I'm just buying something from the shop. I'm not going to steal anything, you know. So that's one of them. Also, like, people who need them there, they never seem to come. Like the other day, somebody was, I think it was a woman, was getting slapped about in the same street as us. My girlfriend rang the police. She was on the phone to them for 15 minutes, and then it took them another 15 minutes to come into the street. And it was just, they just sort of strolled in the car, and it was about 1:30, 2 in the morning. And I thought she could have been dead by then. You know what I mean? There was something going on. So I just thought, well, they're not very efficient, are they? Because they're supposed to be there quick, and they weren't there. So I don't know what happened with that though.
Okay,
yeah.
So these are some of the issues. If you had the same powers as what the police have now, what would you do to see that divide and those issues addressed if you were police and crime commissioner for a day?
I'd like make sure there was things that people could do, like more sort of centres that young people could go to in particular, you know, because I think that's a lot of the reason why it's just a whole stereotype thing. Like, you know, they've got nothing to do, so they're just going to go out and stand on the streets and do nothing, and then the police are going to come over and say, what are you doing? You can't be standing here, and it just looks dodgy. So I'd sort that out. I'd go into actually talk, just communicate with people, smile at people, say how you doing, do you know what I mean, instead of just walking around on some power trip, like, you know what I mean, that's what I do. I just make everything a lot calmer.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the time I know they're just trying to do their job, and I appreciate that, but I think it's all down to power, and I'm bigger than you because I've got this badge and a hat on, and that's just the way I see it.
Cool,
That's
and yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
That's good.